Hello my dears, and welcome to my channel. As always, I am very happy and grateful that you chose to spend your time with me, and supporting my channel is really easy. Like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, and click on the notification bell of when you'd like to be notified of when I drop another video. And I hope that you're all doing well, but if not, I do hope things will get better for you soon. But if you want to forget about things for just a little while, join me in meeting tarot in the Gloaming. And this deck was created by Lynyrd-Jym Narcisa. I hope I said that right. And it was published by Parloman Studios and released in 2023. And it retails at the store, which I will link in the description if you're interested in purchasing this deck. It's 48 euros or 56 US dollars. And Lynyrd other decks are Tarot of a Darksome Dream, and I will be doing a video on this, and Darksome Dream, Rune Oracle, and Ogrim. It's like a combo, and those were Kickstarters, but I will be doing a video on those too. The ones I have videos on is the Urban Incantation Tarot, the Blue Deviant Tarot, and Afterlight Tarot. And I have these on a playlist on my channel if you want to check them out. And he does have a few more decks, but I don't have the name of them right now. I got this as an add-on to the Kickstarter of this one, the Tarot of a Darksome Dream. And it comes in, well, it came in this. I'm assuming that if you buy it, it'll come in the flip top box. And the box has the first card showing, but it doesn't have anything else. It's just a plain, and you can write on it if you want to write the title and everything. But the box is 4.8 height, 2.80 across, and the width is a little over an inch. Okay. Alright, and this is the title card. And Gloaming is also Twilight or Dusk. So this deck is basically a Rider-Waite-Smith deck with Twilight and Dusk themes. So you'll understand as we go through the deck. And you have the title card, and on the back, basically it does the copyright, all rights reserved, and it says it is a homage to the wildly popular tarot deck, the Rider-Waite-Smith Tarot, RWS for short, which is now in the public domain. In this deck, the classic imagery of the RWS has been given a slightly dark and romantic twist, with a bit of magic and fantasy added on the side, resulting in an attractive style that looks like rough etchings on an old scratch obsidian mirror. And this is the link for Parloman Studios, but it's got a little revamping going on, so it doesn't have the resources that it says on this, but you can still check it out. I will link that in the description as well. All right, so in my tarot videos I do a comparison, so this should be interesting to see the different versions and the different tones, I guess you could say. So the cards, they are the same size, regular Tarot. And reversals will not be revealed if you choose to use them in your readings. And there are no Roman numerals. It's just the title on it. All right. And there is no guidebook. Sometimes they'll give a card, a little keyword card, but there's nothing. So, I mean, I can understand not putting a guidebook because there are so many guidebooks out there that you can get with the regular tarot. All right, so let's go ahead and check this deck out. And it is a lovely deck. And yes, this could be a beginner's deck because basically the tone is the only thing that's changed on it. It's not as detailed because it is a darker tone, but still, if you're familiar with the Rider-Waite-Smith, you should be able to use this as a beginner's deck as well. I don't say that very often, but I can honestly endorse this as a beginner's deck. If you are comfortable with the darker tone. I love the Hermit card. It looks so good this way. And the Death card I really like the Death card in this. Because you have the sun. If you're familiar with the card, you have the sun and it is coming up and going to dispel the night. So it's really nice. It's a really nice take on that particular card. This one looks dreamy. It looks like you would see something like this in a dream. Yeah, this one does too, because of the way that they're closed. They look very, very dreamy like. Yeah. And this deck, I think, would be perfect for shadow work. You can do both decks. I think that they would complement each other if you were to do like light work and shadow work. I think they would just complement each other. I really do. Okay, that is the major arcana. Okay, and next we have the wands. Yeah, that looks, yeah. When I got this deck, I wasn't too sure, but when I started using it and going through it, it just, yeah, I really like it. Really do. All right, that is all of the wands. And next, we'll be moving on to the swords. That looks pretty too, with the stars. Okay. Next, we are going to move on to the cups. have the pentacles. Oops. That, I love that. I love the way that the streaks are on the card. Kind of gives you hope. And you get an additional Happy Squirrel card. And let me tell you about the Happy Squirrel. Lynyrd, I think he's put a Happy Squirrel in all of his decks. I could be wrong. But let me read this out of another guidebook. But it says, and now we come to the most potent, most chaotic, most monkey wrench thrown into the engine card, the Happy Squirrel. The Happy Squirrel started as a sort of inside joke in the tarot community back in the 90s and originally was featured in an episode of as a sort of cheeky jab at the oftentimes mysterious and inaccessible cards of the tarot. The online tarot community loved this reference to its arguably niche corner of the world, and tarot creators began including one in some of their deck creations. One of the earliest I encountered back in the day was the printable one from the Victoria Regina Tarot, as well as the one from the Revelations Tarot. My earliest deck, Les Adorables Tarot, which I self-published back in 2005, also had a Happy Squirrel card. In a reading, it is exactly like it's how it's described above, like a monkey wrench thrown into the engine, like some surprise and unexpected act that comes from out of the blue. It is the undescribable which moves behind our activities in a greater sphere and manifests itself in these little jolts that wake us up and make us open our eyes. It is the unknown, the essence of non-essence, quiddity, compulsion, but also in the contents of Anaki. I hope I said that right. A je ne sais quoi quality, hard to put down, elusive to the tongue and mind, to not take everything seriously. Life messes you up, but sometimes for the better. So it sounds like it's a tower card, basically, but it is what it is. Okay. So the cardstock is on the thin side, but it's very flexy bendy. So shuffling should be relatively good, and it's got a little gloss to it, if you can see it. But it's not slippery glossy, if that makes any sense. All right. So if you don't have any issues with shuffling the regular tarot, you should not have any issues with this one. And so you can do the rifle shuffle, you can do the overhand shuffle. Side shuffle, I don't know. I don't generally like to do side shuffle in general, but you can do it if you have, yeah, you can do it with these. The best way to do the side shuffle is when you've got those wide cards. Those are great for side shuffling, and if they're not too stiff. Or you can cut the deck, separate like that, or you can do the fan. This one does a really good fan. And then you can spread it out all over your table and pick up that one as well. So, since we don't have a guidebook, I'm just going to go ahead and pick a card and see if anybody needs this message or anything like that. I don't know. Okay. Oh, 8 of Swords. That is a really nice card. I really like this card because of the sun and the moon, and it's beaming down like this, and it's just, you feel stuck, basically. You don't feel like you see a way out of it. And I like that this illuminates, because it indicates that you do have a way out, but you're limited in your thinking. You're thinking, I can't do this, or you're just coming up with, you're scared, and you have this instinctive, you're just instinctively acting out of a fear, or you don't believe in yourself, but you should believe in yourself. And there is a way out. You just need to either think out the box, talk to people, journal, do your tarot cards. I know sometimes even your tarot cards don't even make sense. You're doing your tarot cards and you're like, what are you trying to tell me? I don't understand. And sometimes, yeah, when you do a reading and you're really emotional, you're just feeling it, and you can't focus, and you do your reading and it comes up with, huh? And you look at these cards. Just write them down. Just do the spread, write it down, leave it. And then when you are more calm and more stable and you're in a better place, just take a deep breath and look at the cards. Look at the meanings. See what the cards are trying to tell you in a calmer mind. Because I've learned the hard way when I've tried to do things when I'm pissed off, when I'm sad, when I'm too happy, if there is such a thing. Yeah, it's sometimes when you're too emotional and you're too close to it, you're not going to see what the cards are trying to tell you. So that's the best advice I can give you. So I hope that whoever needs this message, believe in yourself. Please, my dear, you can get out of this. You can. Have faith in yourself. All right, so that is all I have for you guys. Let me know what you think about the deck. And if you're going to buy it or put it on your wish list, whatever, I would love to hear any pros or cons you have about the deck. If you did get it with the Kickstarter add-ons, let me know how it's working out for you. I'm always interested to chat with you guys in the comments. But once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope that you will join me with another video. But until next time, take care and goodbye, my dears.